Labadiena! Yesterday I got a message from the client saying that he haven't been to all of the concerts, only in 87. Well, I thought to myself, I haven't missed the mark too much. Well, anyway, let's see how the pins are looking. Definitely there's some cleanup needed in some of the pins, but overall they are looking just fine. Silicone seems to be cured, so it's about time to fill this one with resin. Of course, first of all I have to size it and evaluate how much volume I need. To fill it 8 centimeters up from the bottom, it's about 3 or 4 centimeters above the wood. I will need 10 liters. So if I would assume that the wood will take like 50–40% of the volume, so I should mix like 5 or 6 liters. I have two 5-liter buckets of polyester resin. The problem is that these are made by different brands, and I'm not really sure if 5 liters will be enough. I would like to have like 6 or 6.5 liters, so I guess I will mix these two together. It shouldn't be a problem, but if I will fail, no big deal. I can make another mold, find another piece of wood and try again. By the way, if you haven't worked with polyester resin, keep in mind that the smell of it is just nasty. So respirator is a must. Give me that. Come on. If you're wondering why it's so dark, I'm not really sure. It just comes this way. And after it reacts, it clears a bit. Quite much, actually. It still stays a bit tinted, but I would be coloring it anyway, so yeah, no big deal. As you can see, I've added a bit of yellow color, so I'm hoping to aim to somewhat tea color or honey color, bear color, something like that. Honestly, I wasn't expecting such a rapid and vast reaction. The surface reads 130 Celsius or almost 270 Fahrenheit, so yeah, it's crazy hot. And I think this piece is doomed. Well, obviously it was too big of a volume with a single pour. Luckily, I have the other end of that trunk I pulled out of the leg, so I can start preparing it. This one's even more beautiful, though it doesn't have the middle portion. If I remember correctly, the stump was with a very deep cavity from one of the ends. Here's the deal. I don't have enough polyester resin left, so I'll have to order a new batch, and I will try to find the same one I used for the lamp. I've tried to avoid staying in the workshop because my head started to ache, so I quickly ordered new resin, and by the way, it should arrive this week, and I left the workshop. I went to the store to pick up new bucket, and as you can see, I found one. It's the perfect size. So my new plan is to take this bucket to my parents' place, place it in the shed, make the pour in there and leave the casting for it's no longer smelly. And also I'm gonna add less catalyst this time because it was too rapid of a reaction. So I think I'm gonna add only 1%. This time I added 2%, and as you can see, it was too much. Anyway, this thing has hardened, even though it cracked a lot. So let's take it out and see how it looks. I was looking at these pins for a good 15 minutes, and I just can't call it a failure. I really like it. No, just look at it. It's pure luck. And with a bit of light, look at it. It's so spectacular. Anyway, I'm keeping this one, though it's not gonna fit in my client's place because, I mean, it may fit, but it's a completely different piece of art from the lamp he has. So I think I should make something similar as intended. But once I flipped it, I realized that this side could be very much usable. If I would just take off like 3 or 4 millimeters from the top surface, the wood would get exposed, and I'm pretty sure that this is a really gorgeous wood because it stayed in the water for extended periods of time, and it should have some really rich and contrasting hues. So yeah, I'm having a bit of a dilemma right here. What if I would split it and keep the best out of 2 volts? I'm a bit worried that once I will start slicing it on the bandsaw, this piece will fall apart in pieces. I had a thought to maybe pour a thin layer of epoxy over the top and kind of glue everything in one solid chunk, but I'm pretty sure that would go into these cracks and I would lose this lovely appearance. So yeah, I'm still wondering. You know what? I'm gonna cut it as it is. I will wrap the sides with the tape, so at least the sides would be held in place, and I'm gonna cut with a combination of panel saw and the bandsaw. It will get super sketchy, but I'm already pumped. Let's go. I've added this rim so it would stay straight. Whoa, stop! Okay, that's my lens. God damn it! Anyway, so this will keep it straight, and as you can see, it rolls straight. There's a dent, but yeah, the glass is okay. Before moving any further, I need to surface this piece, but it's already rather thin, and I'm worried that it may fall apart, so I think I'm gonna soak it with epoxy and leave it overnight. You know what? I don't think I would be able to make it any better than it is right now. The resin color is just perfect. It's really similar to the casting he has, and the wood is just amazing. It has such deep, rich, dark color, and it slowly transitions into this lovely brown. I'm loving this one. Now I have to let this one sit overnight. So yeah, sincerely thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.